Here's Paul from rmpforex.com, and welcome to our weekly review of 4 major forex pairs based on Masterforex-V Technical analysis. We are going to take a look at 4 major forex pairs. That's EURUSD, British pound, Australian dollar, and Canadian dollar against US dollar. Just before we proceed, guys, click a pause button and read through the risk disclaimer. It is very important. Click a pause button if you need some more time. And also, if you can see here, 3 steps of your own personal trading algorithm that we think every trader has to have. So first, you develop your strategy. You know exactly how forex market moves, and you identify the strategic direction based on that. Then you decide what is your tactics, and only then you can start use your trading system. So my all those videos, all those reviews that I'm doing, that's the first stage. That's the strategy. That's a strategic direction that I'm choosing for myself, and this is a part of a trading plan that I will be using myself throughout the whole upcoming week. So I'm sharing it with you, and if you have any ideas, you can always post them in the comment section below. Right, so let's go straight into the forex pairs. We start with EURUSD. If you have watched my last review last weekend, you will remember I was talking about this protective pivot. As you can see, this pivot is not broken yet. So I hope upcoming week we will break through the new highs, and then this pivot, as soon as we will break through the new high, this pivot will move into this place, and then this pivot will become the pivot that will protect the trend up. As long as we are here somewhere between those 2 points, I will stay away from this pair, just for me to be sure to come back and use my trend following trading system. I need this pair to break through the new high. Once it will do, I will start use my trend following trading system. Don't forget, guys, as well, on D1 we have for those who are trading long term, this pivot is protecting the whole trend up. So the trend up that was created by this FZR. So this pivot here protects this trend up, and as long as this pivot is not broken, the trend of D1 level, or D1 level rather, is in a trend phase. Trend D1. And because of D1 time frame is in trend phase up, this is why on H4 I'm looking, or I'm waiting for this point to be broken. So I'm kind of looking up still, but I want to wait until we break through this high to make sure that I can start using my trend following trading system successfully. So that's the idea for EURUSD. Next pair is British pound. If you remember last weekend, the review from last weekend, here is a link. If you didn't watch it, watch it. We were talking about this reference point here, that if British pound will break through this reference point, you can see it better on D1, then we will come back to this trend phase up. But as you can see, we just touched it a little, but we never broke through it. So this pair is still in a flat phase of D1 level, D1 flat. And also here is now even an FZR down. So as long as we are between those reference points, I am staying away from this pair. I don't trade inside flat phases. So for me, it is safer now just to stay away from this pair until we'll break through any of those reference points here. As you can see, that's the D1 flat phase. If the price will create a new higher level FZR down here of H4, then from this point I will start using my trend following trading system down. But for now, I have this reference point here. Once we break through it, then I will start using trend following trading system and do only buy positions. For now, as long as we're between those points, I am staying away from this pair because it's in a flat face. That's the idea for British pound. Next pair is Australian dollar. Australian dollar against US dollar. If you remember last review again, then I was talking about this pivot here, and I also was talking that the price that was here during our last review is a bit too far away from this pivot, and I would be looking for some other binary regularities that price can show during the week. So this FZR showed me during the week that trend up has stopped, at least has stopped, and I just left this pair alone and didn't do anything last week. And also a bit later, as you can see, we broke through this pivot, so now the pivot is showing the same as well. For the moment, we have still this reference point and this reference point. I will explain a little. As long as we're between those points, we are in a H4 flat face. Once we'll break through the lower reference point, we will have an ZR H4 level, and then I will start use my trend following trading system, which is only selling for inside intraday sessions. On the other side, if we will break through from here, if we will break through this point, then we will proceed that trend up here, and also breaking through this point will mean also you can see it on D1 level. This point here will mean that we can go to D1 level reference point. If you remember also from my last reviews, if you're watching my reviews for a long time enough, you will remember where that reference point appeared from. So there will be a chance that we'll do a D1 FZR, and then we will go into a long-term trend up. But we'll see the upcoming week. We will see what will happen. For me, H4 is the level where I choose my strategic direction. Remember from the start of this video, first, second, and third stage. So we're talking here about the first stage, the strategic direction. And for the moment, my strategic direction is flat, and my tactics and my trading system says that during the flat phase I'm not allowed to trade. So all I can do is just wait until we break through those two reference points. That's the idea for Australian dollar. Next pair is Canadian dollar against US dollar, or rather US dollar against Canadian dollar. And again, if you watched my review last weekend, we were here, I was talking that I would need a better reference point in this place. I was saying that we are in a trend phase down, trend of H4, and at the moment I'm looking only for sell positions. I trade in intraday, so I'm looking only for sell positions with this pair. I was doing it for last 2 weeks, and last weekend we were talking about this place here. We couldn't see that yet last weekend, and I said that I'm looking for something like that. And as you can see, exactly this happened. We have now new pivot that is protecting this trend down. And as long as this pivot is not broken, I will be looking for new sell positions. On Friday, we had non-farm payrolls, very volatile news. Usually I don't trade news, but if we are in a trend phase down, usually I use those news as a moment when a pair can become faster and more volatile, and you can earn more money inside the trend phase. So here I managed to cash in a couple of pips, but also this whole trend was quite successful for me. If you were watching my 2, 3, 4 last reviews, you could see how we're going together with this trend down. So for this pair now, this reference point for me is a key point. As long as it's not broken, we are in a trend phase down. If it will be broken, then this pair will come back to flat phase, and then I will leave it alone. So that's the story, guys, for this time. I hope you had. I hope this video will give you some new ideas. I hope the reference points based on Masterforex-V technical analysis that I'm using will help you trading as well. If you have any questions, just use the comment section below. If you have any ideas, also use the comment section below. If you would like to learn how to find those reference points by yourself, you can also go to rmpforex.com and you will find there all the information. We have a training program. It's a 3-month training program. And throughout those 3 months, you will definitely learn how to find those reference points and how to use them as well. For those who are not subscribed yet, use this button here. I invite you to subscribe to my channel. So subscribe, and I wish you good luck for upcoming week, and see you during next review.